And if we don't act now, we will soon face a spiraling point of no return. Just look west. In California, decades of poor planning has led to interruptions of drinking water and electricity for entire towns and cities. Average home prices over $1 million in major cities, and 16-lane freeways. I had to look this up, I didn't believe it. Yes, 16-lane freeways with bumper-to-bumper traffic. We are not California, we are Colorado. When Colorado is 150 years old, we need our state to have more housing for every Colorado budget, close to where jobs are. The last time Colorado made major land use changes was in 1974, before I and most of you were born. We were a different state then. Over the last half century, there's a few people giggling because they were born before 1974, but I did look it up. The majority of you were born after 1974. Over the last half century, housing prices have increased roughly 4 times the rate of income. That means that a house today costs over 4 times as much compared to today's income levels than 60 years ago. That puts the dream of homeownership out of range for more and more Coloradans. And this has got to stop. We need to bring our land use policy into the 21st century and prepare ourselves for success these next 150 years. We need more housing now. By the way, these aren't new ideas. In fact, the Good Book offers similar urban planning advice in Isaiah 54, verses 2 and 3. Make your tent bigger, stretch them out and make them wider. Do not hold back. Make the ropes longer and stakes stronger, because you will spread out to the left and to the right, and your children will live again in cities that were once abandoned. Isaiah 54, verses 2 and 3. Let us heed the words of Isaiah in our time. It's time to legalize more housing choices for every Coloradan and give homeowners more freedom, revitalize our cities and towns, and protect the character of our state, our open space, and our wild areas. Together, we can truly get this done. We can be a place where people can live where they want to live, close to their jobs, close to their kids' schools, with efficient, low-cost transit. We can save Coloradans money on housing, and that will help us achieve our climate and air quality goals. Building smart, efficient housing, especially in and near urban communities and job centers, won't just reduce costs. It'll save energy, conserve our water, and protect the lands and wildlife that are so important to our Colorado way of life. It'll also support an exciting vision for public transit options to create low-cost ways to travel. They give Coloradans more choices and leads to more breathable air and less traffic for all of us. Together, we've laid the foundation for a statewide road and transit system that meets the needs of Coloradans, with the historic investments from Senate Bill 260, and then with the creation of the Front Range Rail District, scheduled to deliver a draft service plan in 2024. Thank you to President Fenberg, Senator Winter, and Senator Zenzinger for your leadership on those bills. Over the next few years, we'll continue working towards that vision, and I'm asking the Colorado Department of Transportation to work with local transit partners to identify and take the next steps towards better, low-cost transit options. More housing now is for people, for the planet, and for prosperity. It's for people who need a roof over their head, who need that security, who want to recognize the dream of home ownership and wealth building. It's for the planet to reduce our emissions and save water. And it's for our prosperity as a state to ensure that businesses can hire people to power our economy forward. Let me be clear. Housing policy is climate policy. Housing policy is transportation policy. Housing policy is economic policy. Housing policy is water policy. And housing policy is public health and equity policy. It impacts every part of our lives, and it's critical we get this right, and we need everyone to come to the table to work towards a real solution. Now, I know it won't be easy. As I like to say, if it was easy, it would have been done already. This is work that remains to be done. But in Colorado, we don't shy away from tough challenges. We roll up our sleeves, and we get to work.